In a historic vote on the House floor, Republicans elected Louisiana Representative Mike Johnson as the new Speaker of the House. It comes after weeks of bitter infighting among GOP members after former Speaker Kevin McCarthy was ousted. Who is Mike Johnson? What's his voting record? And what will be his key priorities as Speaker? And when has the latest from Washington.
It took 4 times, but at last a breakthrough on Capitol Hill. Exhausted House Republicans finally electing Representative Mike Johnson of Louisiana as the new Speaker of the House to replace their ousted leader, Kevin McCarthy.
Therefore, the Honorable Mike Johnson of the state of Louisiana is duly elected Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Johnson's rise through the ranks ends nearly a month of chaos and legislative paralysis in the House. His speakership comes after 3 other nominees failed to secure the votes they needed.
We know that there's a lot going on in our country, domestically and abroad, and we are ready to get to work again to solve those problems.
Johnson, a constitutional lawyer and staunch Trump ally, has been in Congress since 2017, which makes him the least experienced speaker in 140 years. Johnson voted to overturn the 2020 election result. He also led the charge in the House to get the Supreme Court to invalidate the election results in several battleground states Joe Biden won. In addition, Johnson endorsed legislation that would ban abortions nationwide after around 6 weeks. In a letter to colleagues, Johnson outlined his most immediate priorities, which includes passing some appropriation bills this week, as well as a short-term funding measure to keep the government open past mid-November.
We burned 3 weeks going through this to try to find a speaker now. We got to get something done.
As they have on the prior votes for Speaker, House Democrats all voted for Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. In the wake of the terror attack in Israel and mounting pressure to send military aid there and Ukraine, Jeffries says he hopes Johnson will be able to work across the aisle.
The fact that he at least has been communicative with members on our side of the aisle.
As Republicans celebrate their new leader, the Democratic National Committee is calling Johnson the most extreme Speaker of the House in U.S. history. Em Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.